Hello, everyone. Welcome to the next session of Fractures of Reality. In the last session, a pact was made. No, wait, was that the previous session? Yeah. A pact was made. A certain elf was rescued, and they need to find a babysitter. And yeah. Everyone else has just been chilling while you guys make your way to Appalachia.
Yep. I've just kind of been wondering if this one Mercy's Emporium key that I have would still work on a moving house. But
What could possibly go wrong?
a lot of things could go wrong.
I could think of a specific thing that would go wrong.
What would that be?
In the doorway gets ripped off. Ripped off as the house moves, because because the actual door stays static. So
I mean, we could if we don't want to risk it, we can park it for a moment just to go into Mercy's.
Yeah. We can always just ask them to stop for a second.
Because there's been something I've been meaning to get for a certain someone.
Up to you guys.
Alright. If everybody else is okay with it.
Oh yes, our character last session, a certain elf let us know that a certain plushie has been moving.
Oh yeah, that. But Cicada and Jezebel don't know that yet.
Going out to cleanse the room.
Oh yeah, Ryu's just doing that, so...
Ryu says the clerical holy prayer to cleanse an area, which if you roughly translate it from Celestial, basically the very, very, very rough translation would be "Begone, thought."
Bless you. No. Yeah, let's do Ryu first. Ryu?
Ryu.
Sorry, I'm just clearing my nose out.
That's fine. You're going upstairs to exercise a doll.
Yeah.
No thanks, dolls. No good.
Anyway, yeah, he's doing that, yeah.
Yeah, you cleanse it. That's what I was just describing. You cleansed it.
With a sneeze.
Then he should be heading back downstairs. And telling El Nath, it should be fine now.
Very well.
Alright then. Okay, I'm gonna stop the house for a bit, if everyone is okay with that.
I'm good with that.
Okay. I'm gonna stop the house so I can enter Mercy's without risking the door being ripped off its hinges. So...
Alright, you talk to the cat, and meow. Very well. And just it lowers down and bam. You're no longer moving.
Okay, so this is the only door that we have, aside from the ones that are inside. I guess we could use the ones inside instead. So Gonna go upstairs.
All right.
Going to Mercy's. Does anyone want anything?
Oh, I'll come in too. See if he's got anything new.
Hey,
I guess I will as well.
So will I.
Sure.
alrighty.
So I haven't updated his list, but he does have a new item.
What might it be?
Well, it's a scroll of reincarnate.
Oh. mean, that's-
Interesting.
That is interesting, but not exactly what I'm looking for.
It's on sale. That's all. You can get it for the low price of 500 GP.
So, so when you say on sale, oh, you mean like a 95% off sale?
Yeah.
Or, actually, no, that's closer to 99%.
Yeah.
What level is reincarnate?
6.
Fifth. Fifth or sixth. Fifth,
Might be fifth. Yeah, I think it might be fifth.
Yeah.
It's still a really
It's
good
fifth.
spell, though.
I mean,
Holy snap!
there is zero reason whatsoever to use it over Raised Dead. I'm going to be honest.
But it's
Unless,
fun.
well, unless you're me and you like the random chance thing.
Yeah. But
That is
that's
fun.
it's not
It costs-
exactly.
Like it costs more and it's more unpredictable. So
Nevertheless, I'm looking for something very specific. I'm looking for some form of jewelry of non-detection.
A jewelry of non-detection, you say?
Yes, like an amulet or something.
We do have a ring that might suffice for that, and I can always enchant something to carry it.
Which is cheaper? Enchanting something that somebody already has, or buying an actual new object?
Now, the question I have is, do you want an item that casts a spell? Or do you want an item that, for example, the Ring of Mind Shielding?
Yeah. Definitely something that is enchanted, not something that casts a spell.
I see. But what I mean is, do you want it to be the spell of non-detection, or do you want it to be mind shielding?
We want spell.
I
Isn't
see.
there like an amulet of non-detection that just causes non-detection while you're wearing it?
Well,
Yeah, pretty much.
I can definitely make one. It's just an unusual request, is all.
Let's just say a friend of ours is being tracked.
And it's getting tiresome, and we need some privacy.
I'm just reading the spells. Give me a second.
Yay.
Yep.
Amulet
and-
of
DM.
Yes?
Korax is examining Rimbane, and a thought occurs to her. When it's in ranged weapon form, like a bow or a gun, does it produce its own ammo, or does it need ammo?
It would probably produce its own ammo.
Excellent. So, the modern rifle, that Mercy has for sale. Korax is going to examine that one very carefully.
He takes it from you and then says,
I'm not taking. I'm not.
I know
taking,
what you're trying to do, and that is... No, I'm not letting you. If you want it, you have to buy it.
I'm not. And
You did forget that this shop can read minds, right?
in I don't want to buy the right
I know.
itself. How how much to just get a good look at it?
To get a good look. Now you're speaking my language.
Yes.
Right. Let me
It's
think.
definite.
Why isn't that popping up?
Yeah. Because
Oh.
like once you let me have this thing, I figured out a very nice use for Rinbane.
Like, he can full up straight up knows that you're just trying to get the modern rifle cheaper. Like, he knows you want the extra damage it provides.
Well, I already have it in a larval form. I just want the blueprint, more or less.
Oh yeah, that's it. Amulet of proof against detection and location.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking. And this... And if you are willing to... Since you're such good customers of mine, if you are willing to sign a non-disclosure agreement, I can do it for 200.
It slide it slides and it slides over the money.
He places down some paper, which is, it's a basic contract saying that you won't say anything, and if you do, then the magic will activate, and Mercy will know, and you will be hunted down and killed.
What?
It's a basic non-disclosure agreement
For what exactly?
for magic items.
Oh.
How do I know? How do I know you didn't just get that from Critical Role?
Because I don't really watch Critical Role. I watched some of it, but it's just too long, and
I mean, campaign 3 just started, so this is a good time to start watching it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not that I don't like it. It's just I just struggle to.
This is the perfect time to hop on.
Anyways.
I know.
Yep. Anyways,
Do you sign it?
I do.
All right. He, little prick of the blood. You tap it on the thing. He does the same and rolls it up, and then hands you the rifle. And here's the ammunition for your convenience.
I'm not going to need it, but I'm not
To look over it. He's handing you the ammunition to look over it.
Oh, right. Thank you.
So, the amulet of proof against detection and location. Alright. Yes, I would be able to make it. However, the cost would be quite high, as it's quite a specialized item.
How much exactly?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask. It's uncommon.
Let's just say that I don't have enough.
It's uncommon.
Yeah.
And so uncommon, I'd say uncommon is typically 100 to 500. So I'd say it's only got certain uses, so 300 gold.
I don't have enough. I don't have nearly enough.
Would you like
What
to hear
happens-
about our loan policy?
Oh no.
Well, I
Uh.
do have enough, but I was hoping to get my own magic item though.
Well, would you like to...
It's only 300. I was wondering if you had a staff of healing or a cloak of displacement or protection.
Staff of healing, you say? Hold on. Let me check. Let me check the back. And you see Mercy turn and head through the door, and as he turns, you roll realize he's not wearing any pants.
In the and the pandemic has the pandemic has scarred us all.
Nah.
Items, staff of healing. Let's see. 300. And the other item was a cloak of displacement, right?
Displacement or protection.
Displacement or
So there's
protection.
two of them, one of those.
Okay.
She was wondering if he had any of the three.
Cloak of protection. Uncommon. Well, you could definitely... Okay. Okay, let me just... Right. The door opens wide as he says, "Well, I've got some wonderful news for you all." He holds up a cloak of protection.
Hooray!
"I'll give this to you for 250. You notice that little bits of it here and there are slightly dusty, and there's a spider web inside, and you know, like there's a small bit where there's a stain.
Gently used.
250 for the slightly used cloak of protection.
Okay. She takes for a moment. How hard is it to clean off the stain with, like, magic or something?
Oh, I mean, you can give it a try.
So Clara will pay 250 for detection.
Protection.
Protection.
Yep, you have it.
She is going to use some magic to clean it off.
You cast prestidigitation, and the stain actually grows darker.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a magic stain. Don't know how that happened, but yeah, it seems that trying to cast magic on it actually makes it worse.
Oh dear.
You have to clean it manually.
Okay. She sighs.
Consider it a little quirk. I'm sure a little stain won't bother adventurers such as you. You'd like to get into the rough and tumbles of it.
She just rolls her eyes.
Right. So, any other purchases you guys would like to make?
Cora says I could pitch in for the 300 for the amulet. If you guys want to do that.
I only have 29 gold.
Okay, the amulet you wanted was what again?
It was 300 gold pieces total.
No, what you wanted an amulet of proof against detection?
Yes.
How important is this to you?
Very. For Ryu and for
Yeah.
everybody else.
I can cover it.
Mercy takes the money and then he says, "Very well. I will get to work on getting the item enchanted for you all. Is there any form that you would like it in? Ring, necklace?"
I guess you could put it in a ring.
Whatever form you want it in, basically. So it will take me, I'd say, 3 days to get it fully enchanted, and if you just come back in 3 days, I'll be able to, deliver it to you. I will take half of the cost up front to pay for creation of the item, and you can give me the other half when you come to pick it up.
Alright,
What does
thank
the
you very much.
DM.
1 second, Corax. 1 second. Charlotte?
what does the feather token do?
The feather token is a one-use item that casts Feather Fall.
Oh, okay. That's all.
I believe that's what it does. When you fall at least 20 feet while the token is on your person, you descend 60 feet per round and take no damage from falling.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, you pay half of it? Corax?
Yeah. Yeah, I pay half of it.
Alright. He takes the coin.
Also,
Go on.
what is the range on these modern rifles? Because the description doesn't really say.
Give me a second.
Out of curiosity, what was the non-disclosure agreement for again?
Basically, they basically don't tell anyone else how to make one of these modern guns because
okay.
because it's super illegal technically.
Alright.
Okay.
How far can it shoot?
Yeah.
That's how far.
Oh, you DM'd it to me?
No, I put it in the chat.
General
600 to 300 feet.
Roll 20 chat.
Should be the other way around. Should be
You
300.
mean 300, 600?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's quite good. Thank you.
Is that like
That's-
sniping?
Like a sniper rifle, jeez.
Apparently so. Now there's one last thing I need to be truly devastating with this, and I'm going to need to save up quite a bit of money for it.
Alright.
To say a very specific spell scroll I'm after.
So, is that it? Is that your shopping done for now?
Yeah, I'm done.
Mhm.
That's all I
Mhm.
needed.
Alright. So you all head back through, and in 3 days you pick up your items, so, subtract the rest of the gold if you haven't already.
Has any shenanigans happened with the plushie since then?
It still moves.
It's alive.
And in
Go.
fact, now all of you are aware that it moved.
Huh?
Can we run where it moves when the victims are present?
What do you mean?
Having it move when Jezebel or Cicada are in the room?
He already
No.
said we know, so
Okay.
Elnate mentioned to everyone when he saw that it moved again.
Okay.
That's what
What?
happened. Yes, I'm telling you that plushie on your bed on the table there in your room, it moved.
Racket!
Still?
Yes,
Cricket.
I'm starting to have nightmares of plushies crawling up towards me while I'm in bed.
Just cricket.
For crying out loud.
Where is he anyway? I should probably check up on him.
He flew towards the dragon capital, remember?
Yeah, I know. But he hasn't gotten back yet.
Shouldn't he be back by now?
Hmm. Oh, but before I do, did Korax get the ring already? Has it been 3 days?
Yes, it's been 3 days and you got the ring.
Okay.
I was explaining what happened. During the 3 days, you also found out that the plushie is still moving.
Alright, now that I got the ring, or Korax in particular got the ring.
Wait a minute. Wait, this is for me?
Oh, the you got
You got it for
you were
Elmi.
the one who paid it off. So
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Like, oh, yeah. I thought I'd missed something when you said it was, and I got the ring. But yeah. Ring. We got the ring.
okay. I was just gonna I was hoping on handing that to Ryu.
You hand it to Ryu.
I was
And-
gonna make it a thing. Sorry.
And this is
Uh, ring of proof against detection. Avoid
that
scrying.
so this'll finally get the poppycocks off our off our backs.
Yeah.
Requires attunement, though. Remember to keep track of your attunements.
I shouldn't be attuned with all that many. I don't think I'm attuned with all that much stuff. It should just be the sword.
Just a reminder is all.
I thought we were gonna put it on Elni.
No, we were putting it on Ryu because he was the
Okay.
one being tracked.
Okay.
I'm telling you, that plushie is moving.
It's Cricket.
Hmm.
Calm down.
Wait, what the hell is going on with my a sheet?
Huh?
Oh, so it's not just me.
What do you mean?
Random stuff is kind of just getting randomly added to my.
Hold on a moment.
Oh, my sheet's just not loading.
Yeah, your sheet isn't loading for me either, Ryu.
20.
That's very odd.
Roll20 likes to get confused if you have multiple sheets open and you do a drag and drop.
Ah, that might be it. Give it a refresh and that'll probably fix it. That's my guess.
Oh, yeah, it's
Regardless,
being unresponsive. Okay.
let's just continue the roleplay for now.
Right.
Just because it's cricket doesn't make it any less creepy, you know?
Eh.
How would you like it
Alright,
if
pretty
I
creepy.
just stared at you while you slept?
If anything, it being cricket would make it even more creepy.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Yes, I think that would be a good idea. Tell him to take his plushie and, you know, get rid of it, maybe.
Alright.
Maybe just teach him about privacy. The fact that this might be a little bit like breaching privacy.
Especially considering the possibility he probably left that there to keep an eye on Cicada and Jezebel.
Anyways. I'm gonna talk to Cricket now.
Did you require something?
Okay. How was your trip to the Dragon City?
I have been captured.
What?
Oh no.
Are you okay?
I am fine. I could easily escape.
Oh.
There is a man in here named Carl.
Okay.
Carl?
And, I guess you don't really need help. So, hopefully you can get out soon.
Do you need me?
Well, I was gonna talk to you regarding the plushie you left in my room.
Is there something wrong with it?
It seems like everybody is really creeped out over it.
Is that why they have been coming to check on it?
Yeah.
If it is that much of an issue, simply put it in my room then.
Alright then.
The plushie is just a way for me to keep an eye on you.
I see. Thought you were always able to do that through, like, telepathic connection or something.
Yes, this is just a visual representation of it. I thought you would enjoy the... I thought it would be more relaxing for you to be able to visually see it.
I see. But nobody else really seems to like it, unfortunately. So I'll just have to move it to your room then.
Very well. It is not as
Oh,
if I
no.
need the plushie.
Okay.
I merely made it for you.
I am very grateful for that, thank you. So, hopefully I'll see you soon.
I am going to see where this jail goes.
Oh boy.
If I
Alright,
get
good
bored,
luck.
I shall return.
Okay.
If I get bored.
Try not to get yourself into too much trouble, okay?
I'm not worried.
Alright.
And, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Alright, I gotta go
connection
move
ends.
that doll now. That's it for me.
You move the doll, and as you close the door, it once again shifts and turns towards you. All creepy like.
See you later, I guess. She closes the door.
Alright, you close the door. You are now one plushie less.
Okay. So, you won't have to see the doll again. It's now in his room.
It doesn't. It's not gonna. It's not gonna move. It's not gonna get up and walk around on its own while we're sleeping, is it?
No. No, it is not. It's because
see.
Kirkikan already knows where we are right now. He's
He
already
sees
able to
you
see
when
us.
you're sleeping.
God, no.
You're ruining
Really
this.
do knock it off.
I'm sorry. I just...
But yeah, you won't have to worry about a creepy doll anymore, so. Anyways, what's everybody else doing?
I don't know.
Construction. There's like construction sounds
Beep.
outside again.
There's construction sounds outside. You won't hear the mumbling.
Make me either a dexterity or strength check.
Okay.
Okay.
So, while the sounds of heavy construction go off, you manage to get the stain out of the cloak.
Hooray!
Oh, hold on, it's been 3 days. What about that puzzle cube? Puzzle box that Cora
Yes,
has.
you may roll.
Cora might be scrubbing the cloak for those 3 days, so someone else is gonna have to try the box.
I guess I could do it.
Sure. You may
Oh,
make
really?
3 rolls.
And no.
So,
I tried.
is there anything anyone would like to do before you all arrive in Appalachia?
How far have I gone with my house?
You gone pretty far. I mean, you've made some decent progress.
Okay. At my break time, since I am not sleeping very well with it, I'm going to try the puzzle cube.
Oh.
Alright.
Can I roll a 1d20 instead?
What is going on here?
What? Wait, have you tried refreshing?
Yes, I did. It didn't do a damn thing.
Alright.
Try exiting the page and going back in again.
That's, What did... you said you wanted to roll a d20?
Yeah, because I got Tinker's tools.
Okay. Let me think. Yeah. No, Tinker's tools wouldn't affect this. It's a puzzle cube. 1d100.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it didn't matter anyway.
It's alright. Okay.
It'd be like an 80.
Yeah.
So, anything else anyone would like to do before we head to Appalachia?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Then I will
Not
start.
really.
Then I will start.
Yay.
As you all make your way through the trees, down familiar paths, the town of Appalachia stretches before you. The familiar streets filled with people just casually going about their day. People plucking apples, quietly discussing. And you're all reminded of the time that you first arrived here.
Oh man, this place hasn't changed a bit.
I suppose it wouldn't have. If anything, at least it should be a lot safer with the undead gone.
There's more dangers in life than just undead deer.
Yeah, well, but they were a constant threat the entire time I was here.
There should be like a bulletin board somewhere nearby, right?
Yeah, there's a little bulletin board.
I'm gonna look at it for like small drops.
What's with the chicken house?
That's where we're parking the house, right?
Oh, I see.
That house. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, didn't we decide on a name already?
That was, I think the name we decided was Mittens 2.
No, that's the name of the cat. Yeah,
It's like
doesn't matter. So, on the board are several small jobs, rescuing a cat, looking for some kids who have snuck out, escorting a caravan down south. It all feels so normal.
Small?
and small.
Normal. Yeah. Small jobs.
Like, there are some small jobs, like clearing out a small dungeon, but the money on offer is so little compared to the jobs that you've been working. You all begin to realize just how much you've grown and grown stronger, while this town has remained the same.
I guess I
So
can't
Argo's
really.
Cicada says, well, if we're looking for something profitable to do, I'm pretty sure my parents have something interesting.
Alright, well. We're only just doing like a small pit stop here in case anybody needs like provisions from the general store or what have you.
We have an endless bag of apples, don't we?
Oh yeah, we do. But like typical adventuring gear or what have you. Like, I need to get a torch, is what I need to get.
But you have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure some people here don't.
I have that sword. That sword doubles as a that sword can double as a torch for me.
Ah,
Asking,
okay.
asking mine.
Alright, never mind then.
And and even before that, I was using light on the blade of my old sword. Besides,
Right. Well, okay. If there's really nothing else here for us to really do at the moment, I guess we could just move on to the Underdark Caverns.
You guys want to move on?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Maybe.
There are no objections.
Neki said no.
I have a letter to drop off.
Right. Feel free to DM me what it says and, where do you want it delivered?
Wasn't there a guy I was supposed to deliver it to in Appalachia?
I think they said you deliver it to this guy if you don't plan on going down to the Drow City.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that.
And something about if you go down to the Drow City, your contact will find you.
Okay.
Right, the guy who was to give you more information about what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can track. So the options you had were you can track down the guy here, or and find where the contact is, and he'll tell you where the contact is in the Underdark, or you can go to the Underdark and the contact will find you. So there's a guy here who knows where the contact is, or you can just go there and the contact will find you.
Okay. I'm going to just stay at the house then.
You doing alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. But yeah, basically you had two options on whether you're going to go. You can know where the guy is, or you could go there and wander around until he finds you.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess we can just go straight to the Underdark then.
Alright.
Jezebel needs to go there to find her brother Matthew.
Yep, that's basically her goal. So if anybody has anything else to do, do it. But yeah, she's more eager to get to the cities. But
Alright then.
So, you all hop on Mittens and begin the journey. It takes you not that long, actually.
Okay.
Roughly roughly, I'd say, 2 days to get there. You will head down into the caves, passing through the familiar tunnels as you pull out the map that shows the paths.
I do have the map.
One moment. As you guys are wandering through the dark, you hear a rustling sound.
There.
Is it familiar wrestling sound or is it an unfamiliar wrestling sound?
Roll perception.
Perception.
Wow, I rolled actually fairly well.
It's familiar.
Yay!
As you call out like that, you feel the cave rumble. And
Why
you
did you do that?
and you remember that there are dangers in the
Oh,
Underdark.
right. That's not who I thought it was. My bad. I thought it was.
It covers. Korax just covers Flora's mouth.
I need you all to roll stealth for me.
Oh,
No. I'm kind of lagging a bit here. Sorry.
Nat 20.
It's alright.
I have the cloak, by the way, still.
Right, advantage.
We all know Clara failed.
So I'm just gonna roll for you, Cicada, if that's okay.
Okay. I am lagging very hard right now, but
It's alright. That's alright.
I think it's roll 20 because I think mine was also acting up a little bit for a second.
And then
Yeah,
a
for
stealth
sure.
for Ryu. And heavy armor?
Well, Ryu's and me. That means that's a. I think that's a new macro for roll 20. Basically, it means that it automatically gives him disadvantage.
I see, I
Basically.
see.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. You all hear the rumble get closer and closer. And then it starts to fade away.
I forgot how much I hated this place.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the sound of something skittering towards you.
Do I see it with my advanced dark vision?
Roll perception.
Oh boy. Okay.
These caves are pretty winding though, so...
Please load. And
Oh.
interrupted.
Right, I'll roll it for you. Sorry, Cicada, I forgot that you're having issues. Perception. A 13. Oh, there we go. There goes all your rolls. I think you'll be able to use your sheet now.
Okay, there we go.
So, it's hard to see the color from this distance, and it's a little difficult to tell. But as it gets closer, your eyes brighten as you realize it's a familiar, friendly, cheerful Ruthen.
Eh.
How does he always keep finding us?
Always.
I-
I don't think. I don't.
Azul!
Well, I can't.
Shush.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine we were that hard to find this time, considering Chlora.
Alright. We
I
need
thought
to
the
stay.
rumbling earlier was Azul. I'm sorry.
No, that was worms. Worms. Anyways, we have Azul here.
Ninja?
Oops, sorry. Um, she Smiles, of course. It goes over to Azul, pets his beak happily, and then she gives Cora a look. She goes, "Next time, dear, maybe not assume, for everyone's sakes."
Okay.
Besides, Azul cannot go out into the light, don't forget, thanks to the wonderful blessing of the Lady Alar. So don't always forget that he no longer is just confined, excuse me, to the darkness down here.
Okay.
If the fact that he's still here means he must be more comfortable with this place regardless.
Yeah.
Well, can you blame him? He is originally from the dark. Pretty sure adjusting to the light hasn't been easy.
Hey, we need to get to the Drow City. Even though I never thought we'd actually have to go back there for any reason.
Cicada, roll me a wisdom save.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, continue.
Oh no.
That was a 3. Ah.
Do you all start to follow the map down to the Spider City?
Oh
Oh
no.
boy.
I think I know what happened, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh no.
So is Azul's harness allow riding, or is it just pulling?
Are we not going down?
Sorry, down where, Neku?
I thought we were going to the city. And you said it's downwards.
Yeah, it's the Underdark. Everything is down.
Yeah, we're going down.
Okay.
As for you, Clara, the harness is made for pulling wagons, so, I mean, there's a little bit of a saddle, but, yeah.
Okay.
It's just
Just
attached. You can ride Azul if you want. Like, he can support, I believe it was 2 riders, 3 if one is Cicada. Maybe 3 if, maybe 4 if it's Cicada and Charlotte.
Hey Azul, you okay if I ride?
Azul just stands there and gives, nuzzles. Regardless, are you guys ready to descend?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, give me just a moment. Because I forgot that Charlotte's token isn't on that map. Charlotte will be giant now. Okay. That should be everyone. I'm not gonna add Azul's token just because he'll probably like as you get closer to the city, Azul stops following and he just paces near the entrance. You know, the one that leads up towards the city. There's small lanterns illuminating the path upwards. And yeah.
Okay. We're going to have to leave them here for now.
We'll be back.
You make it to your entrance to the city of Menzabarazan.
So, how are we going to get our contact?
Also, there was a guard, but you guys just, knocked him out and continued on your way.
Jezebel would have. She would have just not cared and just run up and knocked him out.
Yeah.
She is very eager to get into the city.
You guys easily took him out.
Right. Okay. So, how are we gonna find our informant again?
What level were we when we came here last?
Technically,
I
part
think-
of us went into the city on our own while everyone else waited outside.
Yeah, Oryx
Yeah,
went in
this-
in a disguise, so
Yes. I mean, I suppose that could work again.
Do you
What
guys not?
exactly? What precisely are we looking for here?
Charlotte, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say you guys did not want to be discovered. It seems
More
a
so,
little,
we. Sorry?
it just seems a little strange to not just walk into a city unless you're unwanted.
It's a drow city.
We're being careful, I guess, not to get so much suspicion, I suppose. Though, I guess Charlotte does have a point. Technically, we haven't done anything yet that would put us in any suspicions. It could
That's
easily
not-
just be a couple tourists looking around.
That's not gonna stop. That's not gonna stop them from trying to chain us up and make us slaves on sight.
Yeah, that's kind of what they do.
Not like it's if we can't hold our own.
No, I guess
Against
that's
an entire city.
I've walked around just fine.
alright, well
Hell, if you remember, we barely held our own against one of their elite. I don't want to imagine how it'll end if we end up going up against a group of them.
Then we don't get detection to ourselves. Easy enough.
alright, I can turn 3 people invisible if that's what it takes.
Peter, roll me one more wisdom save.
No. That was a 2. What is wrong with my rolls tonight?
As you go to say that, Cicada, you feel a sudden sharp pain in your head. In fact, you actually have to hold your head for a moment as the sharp pain laces through your body. You feel your eyes drawn to the glowing orb in the center, and a feeling of apprehension and disgust fills you. The headache grows stronger and stronger.
Yeah, everybody else can probably see that she is writhing in pain right now.
Isabel looks concerned for a second as she goes and tries to hold her. She goes, "What's wrong, dear? What's going on?"
Head hurts.
Charlotte, I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
Oh no. Yeah.
You feel the headache, but you manage to shake off the effects.
Something's wrong.
Your eyes lock on the orb, and it's unlike Cicada, who feels pain and apprehension and disgust. You feel drawn to it. It's not pulling you there or anything, but you feel like you want to go there. Cicada,
Yes.
the pain shoots through you and then abruptly vanishes. It almost shocks you for a moment as all the pain that you were just experiencing vanishes.
You just see all of her feathers just poof out.
Isabel's still basically holding you up, and she goes, "Did you feel something? What happened? Were you being attacked?"
Don't know. Something to do with red orb, maybe.
Now, the orb is actually positioned between a stalagmite and a stalactite. Like the two, like it's being, like the tower goes up and it goes down from the ceiling and up from the ground, with the orb in the very center.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
No.
Cicada, you hear a voice in your head.
Oh no.
It's Crickets,
Oh.
and he simply says, they wish to open the portal. They called. It calls for me. For you.
Portal.
What was that, dear?
I have protected you from the effects for now.
Oh. Like Cricket saved me again. I imagine
But-
it could have been much worse, but he mentioned that I think the Drow are opening some kind of portal.
Portal.
Oh, wonderful.
Wait, they haven't found they haven't figured out they haven't found a way to open up their own fractures, did they?
God, I hope not.
Isabel narrows her eyes and she looks over to the orb. She goes, could that be the cause of the fragments?
I mean, I felt it, Cricket felt it, and I guess Charlotte felt it.
Did you now?
I'm sure I could understand whatever they're doing affecting Charlotte, since she can open fractures too, but why Cicada?
Because I'm connected to Cricket, who is a reflection of myself, who is basically my fracture right now.
Well, if
That-
what you're saying is true, Clara is going to perform an experiment and summon her fracture.
Before that, Charlotte, you were saying something?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Alright. You attempt to summon your fracture. And suddenly, Sharp, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh.
I knew it.
It's a wisdom save.
Oh
Yikes.
god.
You collapse in pain. And unlike Cicada, you don't have someone to protect you from the pain.
Oh god.
Dear.
Why did
Am
you?
I able to dismiss it?
You didn't get to summon it.
Oh. Oh dear. So
no.
in the act of summoning, it triggered and then bad stuff.
You take
Yep.
30 psychic damage.
Oh god.
Whoa.
That's a lot of psychic damage.
Are any of the rest of us feeling anything?
Not at the moment, no.
Clara's on the ground, writhing.
It's
I know.
because it looks like it's because of the fact that not only is our dear Charlotte from another world, but the fact that, as Cicada mentioned, Cricket is a part of her and technically has not fused, but the fact is the matter that he's become its own being has somewhat protected her. But it seems like if any of you call your fragments, you're going to end up like poor Clara right here.
So, the effect does fade after a while, Glora. The psychic damage was just how much damage you took during its effect.
Okay.
I didn't mention Charlotte reacting to it yet
You did say something was wrong, right?
at the very beginning, but that was just because I was talking about Cicada.
Well, I did ask if you also felt it, but okay.
What do you guys do now?
As I was saying, I can make 3 people invisible.
Clara sits up, holding her head. Where are we again? My head hurts.
Perhaps it's safe to say don't summon your fragments, my friends. She says she looks to Clara, Ryu, and Korax.
Wasn't planning on it.
We never used them to begin with.
Fuck 'em, they were fuck 'em, they were the evil versions of us from what we can tell.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I would go that far, but they did make us considerably weaker.
Evil, huh?
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, mine clearly was.
Mine wasn't aware that there was a conspiracy.
Mine was possessed. So I don't
And my-
know.
and mine was clearly still devoted to Alexander.
Must be so nice to know about your fragment, Jezebel says with a bit of a shrug and a cheeky grin.
Hey, you and your fragment became best friends.
But at least I didn't jump into a portal.
I tried to stop someone from jumping into a portal, if you'll recall.
Okay. Well, anyways, who's going to see this informant?
I have to go regardless.
Would you like
Same.
to- Okay. I can turn 3 people invisible at once.
You don't have to worry about me, dear. I'm just gonna stride in.
And
sure?
Korax is gonna disguise herself as a drow and do the same.
That means one person will have to stay behind.
Let's see. I'm thinking in character, Clara might stay behind, but that would remove me from further interactions.
I have the Cloak Goblin kind. I don't need it, technically.
Oh yeah, he does.
I mean,
I
I
have a
can
disgu-
stay behind.
Yeah, I have a disguise kit, so I can also use that too. I have my own disguise kit. I forgot about that. So I can loan it to someone if they wish to use it.
A disguise kit isn't gonna change things like height or fur, though.
Then I can give it to Ryu to hide his ears at least, and he can tuck his tail in, and then you can turn your 3 other people invisible.
Alright. You may roll your disguise kit.
Ooh. Which one's my thing again? It's
Disguise
strength or
kit.
dexterity.
Thought it was intelligence.
It's down in your proficiency bar.
Yeah, it's
Or
down
tools
down in
bar.
the bottom left. Where your thieves' tools is.
I have a disguise kit as well.
Oh, you mean what check to use with it?
Yeah, my bad.
That would be intelligence.
Thank you, Neku.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood the question. Alright. So, you give Ryu a hat, and he tucks his tail into his clothes, while you doll his skin up in a dark grey, and give him some fake ears that are elven. You do it.
Jezebel's enjoying this, by the way. She's grinning as she's touching his face and getting him all prepped up.
You do a decent job. Like, you think it'll pass for any passerbys, but someone who takes a closer look might be able to tell.
All right, dear, good enough. Just make sure that you don't hold someone's gaze for too long. Make sure you keep moving, and try not to let your
Tail.
temper get out of hand.
I should be fine. There's nothing personal in this for me.
Still, though, you have a tendency to try to fix wrongdoings, and I'm pretty sure you're going to see them very often here in the city. Please don't draw attention to yourself.
So, you will head into the city?
Yeah, and I suppose myself, Clara, and Charlotte are invisible and
Those-
following behind the rest of the group.
Those of you hiding or invisible, stealth, invisible advantage. Jezebel already has advantage because rogue. The rest of you, I need you to make a charisma check.
And do it. Do I have advantage because of my actor feat?
Yes.
Would that be? I'm not actually proficient in deception, so yeah, it really is just a charisma check for me.
This is less about. I mean, I guess it could be deception. Ryu, do you need help rolling?
My sheet isn't loading.
Alright,
I'm not proficient, so it's the same bonus.
Gotcha. Alright. So 12. Okay. Despite the occasional looks and the suspicious glances you get, no one stops you and you're safe to enter the town.
Finally. Okay, so I think I know who the informant might be. We think we need to go to the bazaar again.
Charlotte, you stumble a bit, but Jezebel catches you and you manage to stay hidden.
Okay.
Oh, falling for me already, dear.
So, where are you guys going? To the bazaar, huh? Alright.
Yeah.
So, you head to the bazaar, and it's filled with many drow and some tiefling, all buying and selling things. They're all weird and uniquely cavey things like mushrooms, some beasts, there's worm meat.
Hey, we need to find that map seller again.
Oh, definitely. If the information that I've been given is correct, and that's the person I'm looking for.
Just so we're clear, I'm using telepathy to speak.
Okay.
Not draw
Corax?
attention to me.
Corax, do you lead the way to the map seller?
I do.
Alright. You head over to where the map seller was, and surprisingly, the stand is still there, quietly selling maps. The blue-eyed drow looks towards you as you all approach.
Getting
Yeah.
beginner vibes.
Yeah, I drew that.
So it looks good.
Thanks. So, who's talking? Who's gonna talk to her?
Surprisingly, Clara keeps silent.
Please be quiet, you're invisible.
Hence why I said surprisingly.
Oh. Isabel's gonna absorb the. Did I say absorb? Observe words. The stand. Is it just the drow?
Just the drow.
She looks a
Does
little.
Drow recognize what Jezebel, can we tell?
Jezebel's hidden.
Corax?
Ah,
Does it recognize?
Oh no, wait,
Corax
no,
in any way?
Jezebel's not hidden. Jezebel is
Yeah.
striding around because tieflings are allowed in this city.
Exactly. So
I'm
yeah, no. Not
I'm
me.
sorry. If they recognize Jezebel, you were not able to tell.
okay.
Jezebel looks a little apprehensive for a minute, but then shrugs and I guess takes a chance and strides forward towards the map maker. When she gets there, she's gonna slam her hand on the table, give a smile. She goes, "Hi there."
What is a vendetta doing here?
Oh. She raises an eyebrow with a bit of a narrowed look. So how do you know I'm a vendetta?
Why did you come to this stand? Don't ask stupid questions.
Calling me stupid? That's very rude to a lady, especially a potential customer.
He begins to pack up the maps and put a sign up that says closed.
Oh no.
Aw, did I scare you that badly, dear? Just because you know what my last name is.
You have no idea where you are, do you?
Enlighten me.
If you don't want to die, follow me and keep quiet.
May I bring some friends?
Yes, but keep quiet.
Jezebel actually does shut her mouth as she gives a shrug, a casual shrug with her arms in the air with a smile, and then looks behind her everybody and motions for them to follow, including
Okay.
those that are invisible.
Yeah. The invisible folk are following close, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Closing up the shop, he immediately begins to head out of the bazaar and over towards Cloim, where he leads you through the streets and towards a house, which he opens the door of and leaves it open, allowing you all to enter. Close the door when you're all in.
Jezebel just gives a shrug with another smile and then passes the message back to whoever is last to enter the room.
Okay. I
Give
imagine everybody goes in.
Mm-hmm.
Give me just a moment and I will get the map up for you.
Okay.
Yeah, this room will this will work as a this will work. Yeah. So that's those guys, that's you. And let me double check, yeah. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, so what do you guys do while you're following him? Like anything in particular?
Not really.
I
Just
would
trying
look
to
around.
not draw attention to ourselves.
Alright.
Clara is quietly following.
I would just look around the city and notice it around me.
Roll perception for me. What are you doing, Korax?
And now that we're a bit closer to the, well, I imagine at this point we're a little bit closer to the big red tower. I'm trying to get a good look at it and see if I can discern any more details about it, like where it might be a portal to, for example.
It just looks like a red ball of glowing energy.
Yeah. A bit too far out for my divine sense to do anything, unfortunately.
Okay. You look out and you can see that even with you being escorted, people are looking at you suspiciously. Like, while you are invisible, and while most of you are invisible, there's a clear suspicion around the group as you're quickly brought inside. And once you're all in, whoever's last closes the door, naturally. And I'm just using this map because I didn't have anything prepared. I'll get a proper map made by next week.
Alright, that's fine.
And you see Tetsu.
Well, you got here fast.
Indeed.
It's like Korax is still all dressed as a slightly more as a slightly more scantily clad dark elf right now.
I think you guys got here too slow. What took you so long?
We had to babysit Elneth.
As well as find a solution to make sure that their Ryu can stop being scryed.
And figured out how each of us were going to sneak into a drow city.
Some of us, anyway, she says with a cheeky grin with a hand on her hip and her tail swaying.
Korax is assuming a somewhat similar smug pose.
Show offs.
I heard Clara whisper, "Do I still need to be quiet?"
Yes, please do.
The drow continues to quietly look at you all.
Jezebel just gives a soft smile to Tetsu. I am relieved to see you did make it here safely, Tetsu.
I do work here every now and then. I earn some sort of respect for that.
Oh. So you're employed here?
I wouldn't say employed, more just a pass buyer.
Well, I do owe you one for keeping your word, as you said. By the way, did you ever give him my message?
No, I figured it's something you want to do.
And where exactly is he?
Tetsu just looks at the drow.
The drow The drow blushes and looks away.
What?
You see, we're
Wait.
dating.
No, we're not.
Ah, this guy.
Insight.
I want to make insight too.
Same here.
Oh no!
Cicada?
Hang on.
What?
Hang on, I gotta find it.
It's like,
Where is his sheet?
what is the deal with this drow?
I am reasonably certain I know.
So, okay.
never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. Cicada? No, I'm not gonna spoil this. I'll DM you.
Okay. Whisper mode, let's go.
I am this close to acting out. Somebody help me! Throw me a bone here.
The drow continues to keep his head turned away from you all.
Isabel. I think there's something off about this drow. I think it's like a disguised self thing.
Jezebel, okay. That's
Is that
all.
not already obvious to you all?
Jezebel looked to the drow and then marches with a stride forward and punches them straight in the gut.
And there it is.
You punch him and he staggers back a bit and then he says, "Hello, sister."
Jezebel kind of keeps their head downward a little bit as she just kind of just stands there frozen for a second.
Korax actually pokes at this drow's face with her bare hand and do I feel feathers?
No.
Wow.
Oh.
You feel drow.
Oh, it's
That's
He takes a deep
That's-
breath, trying to stay calm.
that's not a disguised self.
Oh no.
Seems Father didn't mention to say that he reincarnated you something else, did he?
So that's how you've been able to stay hidden here all this time.
he just kind of just stays silent.
How badly were you discovered?
Oh, wait, what?
How badly were you guys discovered, by the way? Tetsu asked.
I don't.
We got some looks. I don't think we're going out the way we came in.
They know something is up, but I think as long as they leave shortly after with some of the goods, they should be fine. I think. It's then you will realize that this guy is actually very, very shy. And the reason he's averting his gaze is because he's actually very incredibly nervous
Oh.
and soft-spoken.
All right, time to play. All right, time to put that massive persuasion bonus to use. Korax is going to drop. Is going to drop her disguised self. Look, look, and channel divinity, emissary of peace. I know this is all right. I mean, it's gonna be all right. I know this is kind of terrifying. We can get you out of here if you want to.
No, I can't leave yet. Not when it's this dangerous.
Well,
not that I'm in danger, but the situation.
That much is quite clear. Just tell us what's going on. You don't need to be shy, and we can help you make it less dangerous.
The whole time the Korax is talking, by the way, Jezebel is glaring at the drow.
Knock it off, Jezebel. You're making it. You're making him shyer.
Well,
keeps glaring.
It kind of all started when I died. Thanks for that, by the way, Tetsu. That was thanks a lot.
You could have not rat me out next time.
I mean,
wait.
Korax is like just slowly getting ready to cast hold person just in case if Jezebel tries to kill one or both of them.
Well, she's starting to realize now what's going on. She's putting the pieces together, and her fists are actually clenched at her sides really tight.
I mean,
just slowly gonna interpose herself between in Jezebel and the boys.
I suppose I should start at the beginning, really. So my death was kind of an accident. Would you like to tell them, Tetsu? Please tell them. It's really awkward talking about my own death here.
Oh my god. You're talking about the collapse? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
We had a fight. That's what happened. We had a fight. But in the end, it was a rock slide that killed him. My sword was stuck in his foot. That's what happened.
Rock slide?
Four such cliffs. Surprised you didn't notice any of them in there. We were flying by a cliff.
But what about the what about the contract act we found at the site?
That was mine. Though, they said turn him alive. And that's what I was trying to do. Things are different now, though.
You were helping my brother before he died?
There's something very wrong with this place.
Well, I mean, that's obvious enough. There's a giant glowing red portal up in that tower.
Oh, that.
Ted has already told me that.
It's not a portal. Not yet.
Is that why you're still here?
I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to stop it.
Well, how's this? Do you know who's working on it? Who's making it?
I do, but it's been really difficult to get. Did someone leave? Oh, okay. It's been really. If I.
I keep having to close the Roll20 tab and coming back onto the site the long
That's
way.
fine. I've been making it, and I've managed to get in contact with some of the people who work in the tower. I haven't gotten all the way there yet, but I'm very close, and if I can just get in there, I might be able to stop this, but what I have found out is not good.
Because, well, what well, we
You
can go into
all-
my plan. Let's.
you
or
all-
what have you?
You all know about the Black Sun, right?
More than we would like.
The last time that portal opened was the first day the Black Sun happened.
Oh.
That
Does that
portal,
so does,
they're trying to open it to release their god into this world.
That's how Atropos came
Wonderful.
out.
Wonderful. That's just perfect. Okay, so now, but whatever top mage is working on it like, have you identified them or anyone working for them?
Not yet. It's been really hard because if I ask too many questions, then he glances to Tetsu.
Makes it hard for me to move around, too.
Yeah.
We've had to move
By the way,
very carefully. In fact,
By the way, Tetsu, frankly, I can never tell with you. Are you two dating, or was that just a joke?
no,
Oh, no, we're dating.
no, we're not. No.
That's not
No.
what you said last night. He winks.
Stop
God.
lying, please. Oh my god, no.
Tetsu, as much as I appreciate what you did for me and my grandfather, the other day, I think we need to take this seriously for the sake of time.
Oh, I was. To a degree. I suppose. Well, but yeah. Back to the actual matters at hand.
Right. So, now, if we can identify someone with access to the portal, we find a way. We could kidnap them, and then, like, illusion magic swirls around Korax's hand. Study them. I can take their place.
The issue is they don't really leave the town.
We start with someone who can get into the tower and work our way up from there.
I can get one person into the tower. But that's all I can do, and if something goes wrong, then we'll both be dead. He looks towards Jezebel and he says, "There's only really one person I could trust. If I was to do that."
Griswold actually gives a huff with a bit of a, still glaring a little bit, but she seems somewhat composed, and she goes, "Oh, now you trust me. After all these years of me trying to think I'm trying to find a killer, turns out that a rock slide is the one that killed you in the first place."
I didn't want you to suffer my death twice. This job could have I've nearly died multiple times just from having a conversation.
You think that's anything new? We risk our lives for years tracking down hunters for the steel dragons, coming close to death multiple times, and you couldn't even bother to let me know you're okay? You had to let father, of all people, tell me that you were actually alive this whole time.
And are you sure Jezebel would be the best choice? This seems like clouded judgment to me.
Jezebel somewhat rolls her eyes. She goes, "I'm the only one that does not have a fragment like you all." And Cicada obviously can because she was in immense pain. So far, I'm the only one that did not have a fragment made for me, so more than likely, I can see his point.
Clara says, sorry to interrupt, but doesn't seem like something we should check for scrying for before we talk about?
Yeah. The fact of the matter is, I am capable of disguising and, to an extent, perfectly aiding someone with access as to the portal.
And you think I can't, dear? She gives us a confident smirk.
Corax. Just because that tower had no effect on you and me now doesn't mean it can't have an effect on us later. Remember, you and I are still fragmented like the others.
Yes, indeed.
Exactly. I am not.
Did you guys hear what I said? Cora says.
Yeah, we did. I say telepathically. Then maybe you should probably keep quiet because you're still invisible.
They don't need to stay invisible. Everyone could see you.
Oh. Alright, fine.
Quite a few drow walk around with this at least some way to see to see if anyone's invisible because, well, drow
Get
of
true sight.
they're naturally paranoid.
Gosh darn true
So
sight.
they probably saw through my disguise as well, then.
Plus, quite a few of them are, warlocks to the force that they're trying to get out.
They could have captured us on the spot at any time.
The only reason they didn't is because
They wanted to figure out who we were going to talk to.
yes.
So they know that. Well, then they know there's a high elf in this city. Wonderful.
It's why I had to get you out of the public eye as fast as possible.
I wonder then.
All the more reason why I'm the one that did the job.
Love backstabbing. I wonder if there's anyone in this city who could be, I don't know, bribed or induced to turn against this whole thing. Could be useful.
I think you all should. First, we need to see if anyone is going to come for you. If no one comes for you, then we might have a chance. If someone does come, then we just have to get out of the city.
And if I don't suppose there's any kind of really big bomb we could just plant at the tower and, well, have that be the end of our worries.
Give me 3 days.
So,
Who said that?
please, 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 stay in the house. Do not open the door for anyone. I am going to go out and see if I can find out if anyone has reported about you. If all else fails, there is an emergency exit in the basement.
Alright.
You planned for this well, I see.
I mean, like I said, drow are naturally paranoid.
Right, because that's what you are now, right? I
You
take
look,
it that your name is different now too. What should I call you this time?
he looks away at that.
Isabel's still pretty upset, and she even looks a little hurt by that, and she just rolls her eyes and she starts to walk to one of the rooms. She goes, fine, whatever.
No, it's just... Wait, please.
What was that? I'm
Looking-
sorry, I didn't hear that.
Looking up drow name simulator generator.
My net is having issues.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not even sure if it's the net. It could be roll 20 because we've all been having issues all session.
Yep, they hate
Like-
us tonight.
Well, yeah, like it's clear they've added some new stuff lately, and it might be having some teething troubles.
Well, there's
Just...
that. Hey, Charlotte.
Hmm?
You can see invisible things, right?
Yeah,
Do you think anybody would be scrying on us right now?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
That's
Oh,
what
you-
I
you
said
wa-
we should check on.
Oh, you wanted me to check? Oh, okay.
I can just spell it if it's here, but I need to know it's here.
No, I need to see it and then to spell it myself. I thought that was the entire ruling on that.
Was that the ruling?
Yeah,
Which I don't know to spell magic. I'm only yes, sir.
alright. I've got a name, it'll do. Give me a second and I'm typing it out.
Okay.
And after this, we'll wrap this session up.
Okay. Can Charlotte like at least point to where it would be?
I mean, she might, if there was something there. There's nothing invisible around you.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, it's a Sina Fe Vedetta.
Dina Fey.
She gives another huff and then just walks to the nearest room she can find and then plops herself on the bed with her arms crossed over her chest.
And Korak's just gonna sit on the bed next to her and would you like me to calm you down?
Before that, he's going to look to Tetsuan and say, I'm going to go and see what the damage is. If anyone knocks on the door, you know what to do.
Clara is staying clear of the windows.
There are no windows.
Oh, there are no windows? Okay.
It's a cave. What are the windows gonna look over?
Okay. Clara joins them in the room then.
So yes. Jezebel's brother says that to Tetsu, and then heads out the door. Briefly, they glance to Clara, And for a moment, there's a pause.
Wait, Flora?
Charlotte, sorry, Charlotte.
Oh.
Sarah looks back. Something the matter?
No, no. No, nothing's the matter. And he heads out the door. Alright,
Charlotte nods.
Alright, time for a short rest.
now, is there anything anyone wants to do before we wrap this shit about sit up?
Oh,
No,
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 you're
no.
first,
I'd like, and I'd like to talk to Jezebel real fast.
Yeah, for it.
And so, you, okay. So, want me to? So, you need me to calm you down, or do you just need to blow off steam?
To be honest, dear Corax, I'm more numb right now. I don't think it really matters. Fact of the matter is that finding my brother is still alive. The fact that he indeed wasn't murdered by somebody, even though I've been driving my entire life to finding a killer that does not exist. Unless I want to
mean-
go blow up the mountain that he fell off from.
I mean, that does sound like a bit of fun.
She snickers for a second, a brief smile on her face showing, but she just then looks downward and she goes, I'm fine. Guess I just gotta accept that my brother Matthew is indeed dead.
I mean, has he changed apart from physically? And his name?
Ian, has he? I don't think we ever talked about how he used to be before.
The Matthew you knew was a bright and cheerful guy. Always happy to talk to you and tease you. And in fact, he's where you got your teasing tendencies from. You guys would all constantly prank each other. And he was bright and almost, well, he was a little shy at times. It's like night and day.
He just softly shrugs and shakes her. She goes, he was a lot more different than he is now. Whoever this Signife is now. He was like me. She gives a bit of a smirk. He's the
And
reason why
have you
I'm the lovable, teasing person I am today.
Have you ever died, Jezebel?
Close, but no.
Oh, oh, have you, have you ever been resurrected as a completely different thing? Had your body suddenly changed?
If you're going to go into an explanation of the fact that because he's different and in a new body and reincarnated as somebody else, that's the reason why, then please don't bother.
No, I think, I think of course he's a bit shy. Right now, his world has been completely, and irrevocably upended. And honestly, I don't think you were very helpful in that regard there.
Forget me on the matter that I am still a little bit upset because after all these years, he could at least told me that he was okay. We've gone separate ways before in the past before he died, doing our own missions, but we've always kept each other informed that we were okay. For years, Corax, I thought he was killed by somebody, and I looked for who it could be. I guess it was my fault that maybe I should have heeded the warnings of the fact that I couldn't find information on the killer, that I didn't consider the fact that there really wasn't a killer, and that's the reason why.
And my point, Jezebel, is that all that it's in the past. This is your chance to reconnect with him.
She looks thoughtful, and she goes, "Now's not the time."
Yeah, well, not right. Oh yes, right now, obviously, but is the old cheerful one gone, or just overwhelmed by everything that's happened to him?
She again looks thoughtful, and then she actually gives a small, like almost like pouty frown. Deep down, she knows Korax is right. She just will not admit it out loud, but it shows on her face.
Look, perhaps one day, once this is all over, he can work toward being the man he once was.
She gives a bit of a shrug. She goes, "It doesn't matter. He's now Signife. Whether he wants to go back to being Matthew or not, that'll be his decision."
A name change is meaningless. You'll notice I didn't bother with mine.
No, but still, he's made a life down here on his own without my help. After all, he has now Tetsu, it seems. If this is the life that he wants, then I'll not interfere. We've always walked our own paths, and I'm not one to start becoming like my father and, well, becoming like what people believe I should be because of my heritage. And I'd rather not do that to him now either.
I mean, it sounded to me like he didn't entirely want to be down here either. He just felt like he had to.
He did.
Duty bound. After all, I'm the same way with my promise to Lady Rural. He apparently has always been very duty bound when he feels like it, when he's set to something. And it seems like this orb is now his new main focus.
Really quick, guys. Charlotte, you were saying something?
No, continue on. I'm just.
Are you sure?
Thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, continue then.
As I was saying, with good reason, it's going to kill us all somehow, apparently.
That's because it will.
Well then, she gives a...
You mean you guys don't realize what's going on yet? Think about it.
It's causing the fractures.
More than that. Think about it. Drow are notoriously sensitive to sunlight. If they're the ones who summon the Black Sun, then that means
Korax actually burst out laughing at that idea. Tell me you're not actually going to suggest the cartoon villain thing I think you're about to suggest.
They're going to black out the sky so they can invade the surface.
You think that's all it's going? That's just hilarious. I'm sorry.
Think about it,
probably
Korax.
Really bad if it's true, but still hilarious.
Think about it, Korax. If they want to take the surface, the sun would be a huge obstacle for them.
But don't forget what my brother said, dear you. The fact of the matter is they also want to summon their god. So whether that god actually does blacking out the sun or not, either way, she kind of stretches a bit, looking a little more better, even though she still feels a little tired. She goes, "I'm going to get some information. Especially since if I am indeed going to be the one to go into this tower, best to be prepared."
And don't well, if you are, well, if you are, I don't suppose there'll be time to teach and to teach you how to become a totally different person.
What? The way I am now isn't good enough?
I meant faking being a different person so you can ask for one of their top mages or whatever you needed.
I just barely became a warlock, dear. I can try to act best I can, but I'm already just as charismatic as you.
Like out of character, yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. There's probably not time to teach you how to get the actor feat. It is there?
No, that would take quite a few weeks.
Yeah, okay.
And we don't have time.
Yeah.
Have faith in me, dear Korax. I have BS my entire life to get what I need. Probably a lot longer than you have. I guarantee that. So, have a little faith in me. What I meant by information gathering, I mean to make sure that I'm going in there with enough preparation.
Far longer than I have. That's quite a claim, considering I'm a good 6 times your age.
You're a noble, dear.
All right.
I'm a tiefling.
So
I'm a noble trained in infiltration.
You can continue the rest of the conversation via roleplay Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Just one short thing from me.
Yeah?
I want to talk to Cricket again.
Yeah? What are you asking?
Is the spy still among us?
Yes.
Where?
I will DM you.
Okay.
And that is where we will
Okay.
end this session.
Alright then.
Now wait, I want to hear your reaction, so I'm gonna have the reaction on recording.
No fair.
While you're doing that, can I
Oh.
risk doing the Song of Rest, or is that something I shouldn't be doing because
Please don't.
We will discuss that next week, Laura. And yeah,
But
there's your...
meanwhile, no. No, it can't be. Dear God.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Oh God.
Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hey.
Okay, so